Morning guys, hope you're doing really well. It's Friday the 10th of May. Bitcoin is around about $62,500 and yeah, I hope you're all doing really well. I want to just talk about the huge problem that is emerging, guys, and I don't think many people are really aware of how scarce Bitcoin is. There is literally only around about 1 million Bitcoin on exchanges for the whole world of 8 billion people. And not only that, Jack Dorsey, who was one of the co-founders of Twitter, and is now the owner of is it Block, something like that, financial services firm, multi-billionaire, etc. He's saying that he is only interested in Bitcoin. That's his focus. He's so focused on Bitcoin, and he is buying up as much as he possibly can every single day. So this is one of the richest men in the world, buying as much Bitcoin as he possibly can every single day. He says he's got multiple I guess sort of wallets or wherever he buys his Bitcoin from, and the exchanges or wherever he's getting it from are probably limiting how much he can buy. He's literally saying, I max out how much I can buy every single day on all of the apps I use. So I don't know, maybe he has a Coinbase account, maybe he has a Kraken account, maybe he has a Binance account, and he's literally just buying as much Bitcoin on those exchanges as he possibly can every day. I talk about the $1 a day challenge, guys. It makes it look a little bit insignificant, to say the least. The principles remain the same. He is dollar cost averaging what he can afford. You do the same, whether it's $1 as a way that I'm trying to do to, you know, encourage newbies who are thinking about buying Bitcoin to have some, you know, skin in the game, and just to buy something, you know, just have some Bitcoin, doesn't matter how much. Ultimately, I truly believe that everything will be repriced, not just in Bitcoin, but in actual Satoshis. We will talk about buying milk and butter and bread and Satoshis. We talk about Bitcoin being a unit of account. We will be measuring things in Bitcoin terms in the future, no doubt about it. So just let that sink in. One of the richest men in the world is buying as much Bitcoin as he possibly can on every single platform that he has every single day. There is only about 1 million Bitcoin available on all exchanges. About 3 million Bitcoin, 3 to 5 million, whatever, we don't know for sure the number. Bitcoin has been lost forever. You've heard the stories of people losing it in landfill sites because their computer was thrown out, or whatever the story is, and people dying, people losing their keys, etc. There is only, well, there's not 21 million at the moment, but there only ever will be 21 million when it's all mined. Bitcoin that will ever exist, 3, 5 million, whatever number you want to pick, is lost. That number will obviously increase over time. Those whales who already own tons of Bitcoin are unlikely to sell. So, you know, the Microsoft, the MicroStrategies of this world, Michael Saylors of this world, you know, he's buying up as much Bitcoin as he possibly can. Jack Dorsey's company, so not just him personally, but oh man, the name's, you know, escaped me, but I'm sure it's Block or something like that. I'm sure you can find it. I'm sure you probably know, so put it in the comments. His company has just announced as well that they will be buying Bitcoin, so 10% of their profits, gross profits, every single month will be buying up Bitcoin. I think somebody mentioned that they think, and this might be old data, so it might not be correct, that the company already has about 8,000 Bitcoin on their balance sheet. I think Michael Saylor, or should I say, MicroStrategy has, I think it's something like 200,000. Again, I might be wrong. Please put it in the comments below if you know the exact figure. But it's around about those figures. But yeah, so in BlockFi, whatever they're called, they're going to be spending 10% of their gross profits every month buying Bitcoin, adding it to their balance sheet. The adoption is getting insane. Guys, if you're not buying Bitcoin, if you don't realize how significant this is, you're going to be left behind. Inflation is going to eat you, and it will spit you out the other side unless you take control of your money. Bitcoin is the ultimate money. So I wanted just to make sure that, you might have already heard this news, you might have not. Again, my channel is really designed and here for helping educate and onboard newbies. I'm I don't have all the answers. I'm constantly trying to learn and educate. And part of the reason for doing this video is it actually helps me verbalize my thinking, help me form opinions, help me question things. And my last video I was talking about what does a Bitcoin world look like, where we have a deflationary world. I don't have the answers to that, but it's a question that I'm posing to myself and I'm learning about and researching and what have you. So it's I encourage you to do the same. I really do, because I think when you start going down the rabbit hole, you start realizing how screwed up the current world is, and it's not going to get any better. So Bitcoin is the lifeboat, guys. Like I said in my last video, highly encourage you to watch that, think about it, just pose some of those questions to yourself, and yeah, just realize how scarce an asset it is and how the adoption is really driving forward, particularly with these huge institutions, these corporations putting it on the balance sheets. We're hearing about Mr. 100 who's buying 100 Bitcoin every single day. We don't know exactly who that person is. It could be a sovereign wealth fund. It could be, we don't know. But there are these things that are happening, and trust me, guys, the reality is, if nation states are buying Bitcoin, they're not going to tell you. Not until they've accumulated a lot. So yeah, be open your eyes, guys. It's getting serious. There's not a lot left. Get your hands on some. All right, guys, I'll leave you, love you and leave you. Cheers, and I'll catch up with you hopefully tomorrow. Cheers, guys.